What's up, guys? My USB wasn't plugged in all the way. How's it going, Luffy? Hope you're doing well. I was actually thinking now that maybe we could put Twitch chat on stream. I'm not sure if we should do that or not. I'm not sure if YouTube allows that. Because I know Twitch you can't, but maybe YouTube. Cool, cool. Well, anyways, hope you're all doing well. Decided to stick with the good old fashioned C418 today. I don't have many game music soundtracks to show off. You're gonna be sparing with that. Don't want to be playing the same stuff every day. Man, I need to trim my beard. Every time like I put my hand on my face, I'm like, oh shoot. Man, I need to actually. I keep like messing with stream stuff. I'm super excited. The stream actually worked today on YouTube. It's rare that this happens, so I'll take it. But uh, man, let's turn that music just a tiny bit. There we go. Drop it a decibel. That should be good. I'm currently experiencing the blessing. So I don't like daylight savings time. Jesus, I think it's dumb, but right now I think is awesome. I love having this much daylight. I'm okay with it waking up and being a little bit dark. I'm completely wonderful with it staying this light. Anyways, hello everybody. Hope you're doing well. I'm actually going to change the music a little bit because it's a bit dramatic. I need something a bit more, a bit more upbeat, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, welcome guys. Hope you're doing well. It is currently 7:30 p.m. Central Time. It is Sunday. We're back at my apartment. Moved back. We're safe and sound, and we're ready once again for oh goodness, ready once again for school. Reluctantly so. But yeah, so not really much to report on. Hey, what's up, Bear? Hope you're doing well. In fact, what I think I'm gonna do is I still have the chat widget. I didn't like completely immolate it. At least I don't think so. What I may do is I just may include Twitch chat on YouTube. I'm not sure if that'd be too confusing. We'll see. Yep. I'm gonna get set up over here. I did. I got my what is it called? I was meal prepping my chicken as I always do, and I got it out of the fridge, and it just did not look or smell good. So I had to go to the store, and that kind of set me back. But I'm still here on time, and I got my simple joy out of the day, which is watching a free run episode while I eat dinner. I think that's like a huge upside. And welcome to Twitch. Oh, is that no? That's YouTube. Sorry. Wow, we're even getting confused. Let's see. This will be good for warm up. I realized I didn't even set up my camera. Like I put my camera up last night and then it didn't work. I'm gonna be on the other side of easy. I'm assuming you mean the other side of chat tonight. Let's see. Should I show you guys what my setup looks like right now? Here, wait. I'm gonna take a wide angle. Oh wait, no, 0.5 lens. There we go. I'll put that up there. But first, let's get this camera set up before I forget. Ooh, wow, that's high. Whoa. Now all the coloration's off too, because I have all my settings for my at home setup. Ah, goodness, we're a mess, guys. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, and then we're gonna zoom in a little bit. Oh, and the camera's also upside down. Well, anyways, while we're setting this up, I'll bring the mic closer to me so it doesn't sound too awful. I do miss my my home because I have this like wall, this like divider between me and my parents because my parents are also in the same office as me. And it makes my mic sound a lot better because it's like preventing literally all echo. So now we're back here where there's a lot of echo, which does disappoint me a tiny bit. But yeah, here. Yeah. Keep fixing everything up right here. Make sure my, put my right hand on the camera and make sure, my right is the screen's actual right. Sometimes does not go that way. Oh, Saint Patrick's Day? Cool. Don't know what that was. Okay. Wouldn't be a Kavel stream. Now, it wouldn't be a Kavel stream, I guess, without Cat. I don't know where Cat's at, but hope they're doing well. I did kind of submit my 50% today for Crew 50. I worked on it last night. I'm not entirely sure if I'll be able to finish it tonight, so that's why I posted it today. Hoping I will. I'd be very upset if I couldn't. Making sure the camera's all perfect for you guys. Oh, yes, I was going to say before I forgot. Then I did. The best part of my day today was eating dinner. Because it was very beautiful outside. I wanted to go on a walk, but I do this little thing called streaming every night. I know, right? Can't believe we're missing Cat. Let's all hope Cat is well and safe and all that good stuff. I do have my chat on my very far away monitor to prevent me from getting too distracted. Other than that, oh, nothing happened. Just we're missing a cat today, so may we pray that Cat is well and all that stuff. Probably out living life. Streams aren't the center of people's worlds. Anyways, cool. So without any further ado, we're gonna travel over here. I almost hit the stop streaming button. Wow. Cool. And then yeah, we'll set our timer and all that. But yeah, we're back. I really love this setup. It's much nicer. It's much more ergonomic. I have 2 monitors, technically 3. I know, objectively, I have 3 monitors. It's not technical at that point. I just straight up do. Now, I'm not sure about you guys. This whole side of the screen seems really dark. Gotta be careful here. Why? What the heck? Why does it feel that dark over there? Maybe it's just the blotches in the wood. Anyways. Oh, God. I don't like the avatar for Twitch chat. I don't. It's weird. It creeps me out. That's right, chat. I called you weird. decent line work, but we have some warming up to do. Hey, what's up, Jims? Hope you're doing well. Welcome. You may to clear any confusion up out of the way. Wow, my camera's changing a lot of colors. We need to fix that. New setup moment. Let's there we go. This should fix it. I don't know why blue light fixes everything, but welcome, Jims. Hope you're doing well. Now, forgive me if have you been here before? I'm totally sorry if I completely forgot. If not, welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well. We're Yo Barrio Bear. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that name, but welcome as well. Oh, Luffy. Okay, huge. Welcome, Luffy. Man, everyone's waddling their way over here. I think there's a preferred platform. Once 4 days ago. No worries. Okay, awesome. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm forgetful and I have to tread the line between acting like I remember everybody and actually remembering people. Because I don't want to be disrespectful, but at the same time, I uh I have the same memory as a goldfish. Maybe a little bit worse, who knows. Well, welcome back to the stream. Bear mug. I remember you, Bear, because you gave me a nasty little emoji on my stream post in Drawbox. As if you were bored or something. I sometimes forget that the Drawbox Discord has the Uncomfy's cats as the reactions. I just bumped my nose on my mic filter. I need to figure out how I'm gonna. Every time I reset up my setup, yeah, it changes, and sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. Finished watching episode I think 18 of Free Run today. Very sad that I'm coming upon the conclusion. Oh, thank you for the follow, Luffy. Huge gems. I need to declutter my monitor, guys. This is atrocious. Here, I'm gonna actually take a picture this time. I feel like this one's gonna do it more justice. Here, wait, okay. Well, I'll show you. Remind me, guys, to show you the picture of my setup right now. Frieren is awesome. My favorite anime. In fact, so here's a story I wanted to talk about on stream because if my parents are watching, then it's gonna be even funnier. But they're traveling right now, and they went to a comic store, like a very big comic store, and they were kind enough to be like, "Hey, we'll pick you up something." I'm like, "Oh shoot, okay, well, I'm not too into comics, but I'm into manga." They're like, "Okay, yeah, we're cool with that. What do you want us to pick you up?" And first, they sent a picture. I saw JJK. I was like, "Oh, do they have Dungeon Meshi?" I already have Volume 1. And I was like, "Oh wait, no, Don Da Don." And I was like, "No, wait, Frieren." Um, and so my dad had to like ask for help, I believe, finding where Frieren is. And like I get as a person who doesn't like from their perspective, as a person who doesn't know about manga or anime and seeing a cover like Frieren and like their, son who's in their 20s asking for a book like this. Now, we all know that Frieren's peak. It's awesome. But just like outside looking in, and then making my father go and like buy a volume 1 of Frieren. I think that's just funny. But no, I absolutely love Frieren. It is now my favorite anime. Sad to see Vinland go because Vinland is awesome and I really love Vinland, but Frieren just does so much in the anime. Oops. that I absolutely adore. I know, right? That's the thing. I FaceTime them, and I FaceTime my mom and my dad, and they're like talking to somebody. I was like, who, like what? And they're helping him find it. Which like, shoot, oh my gosh. So I really appreciate that it. And my mom was apparently like looking at the whole thing of manga, and it was like, what is this? I don't blame her either because you have stuff like JoJo up there, and you're like, what? What? Like, what am I looking at? I swear, I think my dad was like picking out random manga. I swear to God, he picked out a BL manga. I swear to God, he did because he like read it and then put it back on FaceTime. I swear he did. I'm not sure though. Please, Bear Mug, please. It is so wonderful. It is a slower show, and that's why I love it a lot. It's not trying to be like 80 things or things do happen. I guess it's just it's more focused on the mundane. You know, I have to look it up because he read the title. Here, wait. I'll look it up. I'll see if this is worth pausing for. Here, wait. Let me sort through my actual 80 tabs real quick. I'm okay. I'm consolidating tabs because this is getting so ridiculous. Oh wait, I think this was it. Okay, this was okay. This is like a shonen action martial arts adventure fantasy. Okay, I'm not gonna say what it is because it's embarrassing. Like or not embarrassing the name, just me confusing it. But it's funny. Then again, I wouldn't. Yeah, like if you have like Don to Don and all that right there, I doubt you'd have like all the non shonen stuff. Oh geez, wow. Yikes! Wow, my ellipses are not doing well today. I think it's a speed and a focus issue. We're gonna do a plane because I feel like doing a plane. Oof! Wow. I think Brian and Dungeon Meshi kind of have the same art style. They have some, yeah, they have some similarities. I can see it, or at least surface level. Because I don't have the Furin manga, so I don't know. But yeah, anime wise, I can see some overlap. Then it is again, it is high fantasy, and they're like one of the main characters, if not the main character, is an elf. So also I have a bit of a story time as well. This is what happens. I've only seen Furin in reels. Okay, gotcha. Um, oh yeah, I came back to my apartment yesterday, and it's like super. I walk in, it's like a boo, like a wave of heat hits me. I'm like, what the heck is this? And lo and behold, uh, my thermostat was at 97 degrees. So that was cool. I don't know what that was all about, but there you go. It's still at 84 degrees. We had to set the we set the cool to 45 degrees and let it run all night, and it went down to 84. Now it's back at 86. It is hotter in my building than it is outside, which is hard to do where I live. Also, did I read this chat message? Dungeon Mesh, you got that quirkiness I like about it. I love it. I love it so much. It doesn't try to take itself too seriously. I think some of the best or like anime I've appreciated a lot recently is there's like it's two layered. One is like the digestible layer, you get it watching the first time and you can appreciate it a ton for that. And then the second layer is like, oh my god, there's actually even more lore and stuff like that. Some aren't like that. Like One Piece, what you see is what you get, and it's not bad. Vinland is on the edge with that because Vinland, like watching it for a second time, there's a lot of foreshadowing that you never caught or stuff like that. Actually, I'm maybe even Freerun, I wouldn't say. I was gonna tie it into that, but after thinking about it and saying it out loud. But Dungeon Meshi, definitely. I bought Cyberpunk in the spring sale. Huge. Played it by far one of the most immersive games you've ever played. I played Cyberpunk recently over the summer. It was pretty cool. I wasn't as into it though. I didn't feel. I don't know. I wasn't feeling. It was definitely immersive. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling connected to it. If that makes sense. It impedes upon. What was it? No, it insists upon itself. But no. Uh, from the little I did play, it was pretty cool. Maybe it was overwhelming because I'm not much of a gamer anymore, and there's just like a lot of story and stuff to take in. Oof. I have no idea what's going on with my ellipses, and I am scared. Did I lose my tact? What's going on? Is that even the right word? I don't know. Guys, what's happening? I was thinking the other day, what if I had to like learn art with my left hand? We tried doing ellipses that one time with my left hand. Completely awful. Hey, thank you for following, Jims. Oh, welcome to Twitch. Holy. Awesome. Well, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you can enjoy the music a little bit. Actually, you know what? Quick shout out. Um, Thank you everybody who's like made an account to go over to Twitch. Even if I know some of you don't watch Twitch, or like care about watching on Twitch, and so you go back to YouTube. Sincerely, thank you for going out of your way to support me over here on Twitch. You don't have to. That is completely not necessary, and so thank you guys. Now, I personally think the Twitch viewing experience may be a little bit better at times, depending on what you want. Um, there's good things to both, but sincerely, thank you guys. It's really, really cool. And yes, everyone did. Everyone did pop over here. I bet my YouTube analytics are gonna be like, "What the heck?" I'm here for the emotes. Huge, yep. Yeah, true. You did say that last stream, and you were probably the most emotive person here. Man, my like I feel like coughing so bad right now. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna do a sausage form or two and then call it. I'm like completely rotated right now. I don't know why. I should not be this rotated. Big sausage. Nice. What is that one? What is going on in that emote? Is that a lightsaber? Ridiculous. Cool. A fighting mushroom, indeed. It's insane. Does Germa have any like Twitch wide emotes? Is that how that works? I don't even know how emotes work. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, let's see. What can I find? What if I just look up Germa? There's no Germa emote immediately. Global. Hmm. Ninja's on here, but no. I will not accept Germa not being on here. Or some kind of Germa reference. Hmm. I'm not seeing anything. Hmm. I should probably be warming up instead of looking all the emotes. Man, what's going on? We'll do one over here. I don't know, I'm a long one. Nice. The longer ones like this, we ought to be I wish I could like I mean, it's already an emote that's here, but I love the Pog emote. It's so good. Hmm. Not sure how I feel about that one. Okay, cool. So, with that being said, everybody, we're going to get set up for our shark construction. Go to a BRB real quick. You guys know the rules. Go grab some water. Go relax for a second. Reset. Do what's well for you. And then we're going to hop in here, work on our shark, and hopefully maybe be done by today. Be really cool if we could. Anyways, be right back. Man, guys, I was working on some homework. Ooh, homework earlier today, and man, it's cool. I really like the stuff I'm learning. I could not care less. Sometimes there's some subjects in here that I just could not care less. And it sucks because I have to. Like, this is the first time ever in school, ever, that I've been like, yeah, I don't care about this at all. I've tried taking classes like that. I've tried taking, actually, no, I did have a geology class, which I think geology is cool. Or no, it was a geography class, sorry. I think geography is cool. I don't care about taking a whole class about that. But this one, I think the difference is I don't care about it that much. Or some of the I care about the subject itself, but some of like the topics in the class I do not care about, and it's hard. That's the difference. Like the class, I took like an intro to geography class, not bad. Boring. I didn't like it. Sure. Can now I'm not picking fights with geographists, geographics. Uh, I'm not picking fights with anybody, but man, not for me. Meanwhile, this class is cryptography. And like I care tons. I think RSA is cool. All the different CBC, like the different rounds for stuff like that. Cool. It's cool. It's hard, but it's cool. Quantum algorithms, I could not care less. Calculus, I get that. I can definitely understand that. Calculus is rough. I don't blame you for that one. But man, quantum cryptography, I couldn't, because like it's confusing. It's purposefully confusing. I feel like this is my biggest conspiracy theory. I think like somehow, some way, quantum algorithms, quantum computing could be easy, but they have to explain it in the most contrived and just hard to understand thing ever. Um, Also, it doesn't help that I'm not very intelligent. You're taking quantum computing next semester. Good luck, Jims. Good luck. Is it intro to quantum? Because man, like I get it. Okay, I get. I don't get it. My professors, we explain all of these important cryptographic concepts at a high level. Just that's the thing. I don't think you can get very far in quantum unless you start at a deeper level. Because like we went like straight into qubits, which is cool, and superposition and entanglement, and then linearity, uniarity, or unitarity, whatever. I always get that confused. Cool, but like we barely did any matrices to like represent gates and stuff. And sometimes like in the book they bring up the zeroize gate as an example as how it's not unitary, yet they bring it up sometimes. Um, but what they actually mean, I talked to them in office hours, and they're like, "Oh, well, whenever we say zeroize a qubit, it just means read it, and if it's one, apply a not." Which, just yeah, sorry, I'm a little rant right there. It wouldn't be a Kavel stream without that, but it's just, man, I'm an applied software engineer and cybersecurity major. Like, I don't need that. Sure, I get it. I get why understanding Grover's algorithm and Shor's algorithm is important, and it's kind of cool how they work. Okay, I'm done. let's let's pull out our lesson 5 work and get started. This is not a cryptography class, guys. Oh, and if it was, I wouldn't teach that at all. Oh, what the heck was that part of the song? You hear that? I may play part of the Journey soundtrack tonight if I feel like it. Cool, cool. Nice. Alrighty. Man, I kind of wanted to just hang out and rant about school, but I think we have to actually learn something tonight. That being how to draw a shark. Oh no, my PureF's all messed up because I moved monitors. Darn. It's gonna take a second here for me to fix this. I kind of forgot how goofy the Hammerhead shark's face was. Respectfully. Computer science and electrical engineering major. Shout out. I'm just a computer science major. At my school, they call that combination a computer engineer, which is a combo of computer science and electrical. And shout out, that's tough stuff. Basically, because like then you just like both departments are like, okay, here are our hardest classes. Like they give you like, because like you have your core curriculum. They're respectfully. I'll never diss a cute little shark. Actually, here while I rant about this real quick. I just want to say shout out to computer engineers because, my harder core classes are like algo, discrete, stuff like that, right? And then you have electrical where you have, I think circuits and systems was a harder one that one of my roommates took or something like that. And like architecture, right? Those are like heavy, harder classes. And as a person who does both, they don't really give you the in between stuff, the easier stuff. They give you the core curriculum tough stuff. Other Sharky, we finished that one. We moved on to this one with a fierce, with a passion, I don't know. We're doing this one. I like this one a lot. This is a better reference. In fact, we did that one and did a bunch of corrections on it, or critique, and are slowly but surely applying it to this one. Let's see. Fresh pen. I feel like changing up the music before we get started as well. Any recommendations? Otherwise, I think I'm going to do a little bit of the Journey soundtrack. Or, let's see. Let's see what we can scrounge up. This is usually what I do, like, during the past streams, is I just change the music at this point. I'm actually going to go to my other profile where I have a lot of my personal music. See what I can pull from that. Where? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I was listening to lots of 65 Days of Static, but that's definitely not the kind of energy we want for these streams. Ooh. Is it Hickory? I remember Hickory being a great album. It's by Lena Raine, who also worked on Minecraft soundtrack. Or Lena Raine, maybe. Cool name. Let's see. Oh, and they also worked on the Celeste soundtrack. God, they have a... Yeah, Chicory. Here we go. Okay. This one's pretty nice. It does kind of get a bit wacky weird in the middle here, so we will be skipping over those songs, but I'll be adding these as we go to our main thing. Cool. Well, without any further ado, let's get started. And we'll hide that. Oh yeah, also I want to make the timer smaller in the future. Cool. I'm slowly writing down all the critiques and helpful comments I've been receiving about why is it so dark over there? I don't get it. Maybe maybe this is my arm's shadow. Maybe. Okay. Cool. So let us return here. So yeah, we have our main head form. Then our main... Man, my monitor's so much bigger, so I can see so much more detail. This should actually be about 2 heads lengths, yes, because we have the halfway mark. And then, just, kind of recalculating everything. We have about a head's length, and the tail starts. Head's length, and the tail starts. So we pushed it a bit more to the left. I think that's fine. So now what we need to do is devise a plan for creating the sausage form that represents the body. And then the rectangular form. I think I started it right there. Do you always do live on Twitch too? No, we've just started it. If you mean that way, but we're going to be doing that permanently now from now on. So Twitch, go here. I'm not allowed to direct people to platforms. But yeah, we'll be streaming on both platforms, and all the VODs are saved on YouTube. So yeah, that's just kind of the game plan now. And I am not allowed to tell you guys which one to go to, one or the other. But yeah, so also going to adjust this canvas a bit. Center this one. Nice. Cool. Sharky. Getting a bit jazzy. Getting a bit silly. This may be a bit too much. Let me know if it's too loud, because this is much more upbeat music. We are going to turn it down just a tiny bit. Oh wait, no, I could just turn it down like this. You're right. There we go. Audio, I mean, everything streaming is beyond me. I hate mics, I hate cameras, I hate lighting. All of it's difficult and scary. Okay, so we want just simple lines coming here. I'm more concerned for the tail, because we have this kind of like, we're going up, and then this kind of like sharp musculature cutoff. Me on my way to do my jester duties. Shout out. It is kind of one of those songs, isn't it? Okay, so we have a continuous line like this, but going down here, I'm looking at the Will VODs be made for Twitch? No, so I'm not gonna say I don't really plan on saving any VODs for Twitch, especially because, I mean I don't have a reason to post two of them, right? Unless you guys like know secret Twitch lore that I don't, and that also means I have to set up a non-VOD Twitch VOD track, which isn't going to be a huge issue. I don't really know how uploading to VODs to Twitch work either, so I'd have to figure that out. But once again, nothing too crazy. So we could actually do a like a C curve going upside down here, like that, and that would kind of capture what we want. Because I think the fin, the light reflected from the sand onto the fin right here, or just the wider part of the underbelly. Um, I just realized something. Do sharks in like closer to surface level fish, do they have darker skin on top and lighter skin on bottom? Because this sounds really stupid, so please forgive me. But you have more light coming from the surface of the water. And so like they generally will have wider underbellies. Do I know XQC? I know of him. I do not personally know XQC though. Even though I'm on I'm on Twitch, we sadly don't know all of each other. Okay, and this doesn't have that much raise, so I'd rather try to keep it as smooth as possible. So yeah, we're gonna go up here, curl down here, connect right there. We'll have to do some weird arcane magic for the head right there, because you can see, right here we're going over it. There's an additive form between here spanning that, so. Oh yeah, so I guess I'm not sure if this applies to all sea animals or not, but are the tops, like seafaring parts of their bodies, the parts that are exposed to the sun, are they darker typically? And that's why their bellies are wider or lighter typically. Like maybe a more succinct question would be, can fish get skin cancer? Are they susceptible to the radiation from the sun? Because I bet, of course, the water helps a lot, but oof. Well, okay, that's happening now. And this part, because the head has that like quick fall off, but that he played Cyberpunk with nudity and got away with it. It's still available on YouTube without 18 plus restriction. That's not good. That's really bad. I think people should report that then. That's crazy though. Like at least slap an 18 tag on that, That's kind of grody icky. However, I'm not sure if that's something we should equally disseminate. There we go. I'm vibing with that. I'm also adding this song to the list as well. I'm adding these in a non-random way though, so I have to shuffle my playlist every once in a while. Cool. And the weird part is this kind of actually. Oh wait, okay, yeah. I was gonna say that remains practically flat until the end, so we'll be going just kind of like this. I'm so used to doing my like dips between, but this these aren't really as applicable. And actually, I kind of want to do the center line for the tail. This is one of those where I'm going to mess it up and regret it so much. But I could totally see it facing towards us like this. But let's do it in comparison to the other. We can actually see the top of it too. Making sure this just makes sense in the context of everything. Maybe push it out a little bit more. So something like this. I can see that. Maybe it should have been angled up a bit, but yeah. Here we go. Skin of sharks are more resistant to cancer than other fish because they're so high, so they're highly unlikely to get it. Okay, just their skin alone. Okay, gotcha. But they do have melanin, so they tan. Oh wow, tanning sharks. Okay, so yeah, that kind of maybe that's part of why the underbelly is wider, and maybe it's like a camouflage thing too, of why just something crazy. I guess who knows. Animals are super interesting. I think, man, animals that do mimicry really creep me out. Like whenever not just like butterflies who have like kind of the eyes, right? But like when not even when bugs look like plants, I can somehow understand that. But when plants look like bugs, that's a whole other story. Is it okay? What's the plural of octopus? I remember there's that game theory video where he was like, actually, it's octopodes. So I've always thought it's octopodes or something like that. I've heard octopi, octopuses, octopus. Octopuses are the real way. Gotcha, gotcha. Honestly, you guys could tell me anything and I'll just believe it, so. Uh-oh, wait a second. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. No, it should be higher. So we are a bit higher than I would like. So if we could keep this as low as possible. Kind of dramatic music. Sorry for changing it up on you guys. We're kind of also just, growing our collection of music as we go along here. Oh, and this one. I'm not sure because I kind of want to do even like one of these. But I'm not sure if that's the best idea. I'm not sure how much I should bend to this because if I just ram it directly, that's not gonna look right. So I feel like I have to curve it a bit. One thing, this is for the less than 5 people who are getting there. One thing I've helped when like doing these longer curves is actually starting earlier in my ghosting. You talk about this in the branching method, but it's something I forget to do, and then I like re-remember it. I'm like, oh shoot, that's a good idea. Now it sounds like I've been smoking a pack a day for some odd reason, but we're gonna keep going. There we go. A bit sharp, but I think that's actually a bit sharp. Okay. I'm sorry. This reminds me of a song that is it by Lamp? It's either by Lamp or someone. There's this like little tittling in the back, like, and it makes me so angry every time I hear it because it sounds like just like a ringtone. I've encountered this song on stream, just like you guys couldn't hear the same song I was listening to multiple times, and it never fails to like enrage me. Okay, I tried to do a smooth bend there, but who knows? Alrighty, let's work on that sharky nose, huh? Which I have no idea how to approach this properly, but we'll figure it out. Oh wait, no, we already know how to approach this somewhat properly. Cool. So yeah, we just need to start putting landmarks in the correct way. So, yeah, nothing too crazy. Man, I don't want to go to school this week. Spring break is both a blessing and a curse because I needed the break, but now I don't want to leave it. I was definitely the like, I don't want to go to school, please kind of kid. I was always a, for how much I think learning is awesome. Probably, I'm gonna die learning things. I love it. Uh, Yikes. I'm tired, man. I want to go home. Also, a cool plumb line here. New plumb line dropped, guys. Tangent to the skull. Nice. I was always faking being sick to go to school. That's probably my like most egregious offense as a child. My dad instantly caught onto it. But my philosophy is, if your kid's doing that much to not go to school, one day won't hurt. Now, I have to say now, I'd probably make a terrible parent. Do not listen to me. Because all of my parenting would probably be based off of, oh, well, I don't want to go to school. So by proxy, this angle is very important. How we establish all of this, this plane that's about to run cross is going to be, oof. I have no idea where to place this. This back corner over here. It's less than a head's length away. Maybe about 2/3, which I hate thirds, dude. Uh, I'm gonna guesstimate there, but we're about to see. Parents are always hypocrites. Mine. Actually, take that back. Yours are probably okay. Yeah, they're watching the stream. Actually, they can't see chat because they're probably on YouTube. Um, uh, and I don't think my parents. I don't remember any. I don't remember any like. Oh, it's okay with you guys do it moments. I don't really think they're pretty honest. I don't remember any egregious offenses. Oh, saved. Trying to think. Nah, most of our rules and stuff were like, yeah, you're kids. It's okay. Like you guys won't do anything too stupid. Ironically, the most stupid thing I think I've ever done as a child is have unrestricted access to the internet. I think no kid should have that ever. That is so bad. I don't believe helicoptering your parents is ever a great idea. Ever. Independence is crucial towards developing as a human being. Um, but we got to figure something out. Yeah, internet ruined me. That's a especially like I mean, I grew up on Minecraft. Like when I was young and first introduced to the internet, it was Minecraft era, so I got it in a good time. It was kind of the death of the Minecraft era. Um, but, like I was chilling. It wasn't bad. And then like the iDubbbz era just came in, like iDubbbz like reaction use YouTube Keemstar stuff like that. And I'm like, and then we kind of came back for a bit because like actually no, because before that too there was Vine. Um, so say what you will, right? I think Vine was pretty fun. Um, and Vine was just for like silly videos as opposed to TikTok now, which is like every video. And that's why Musically could never have been Vine because people saw like the mainstream success of Vine, and so they hopped on. Because like I can in Vine, I don't ever think I saw like an ad placement. But oh here we go. This is also tangent, which is a good. I'm just totally not sure about this measurement. See, let's see, our form ends here. It's like every time I measure this, it's different. That pains me. Oh, plumb line though. This drops straight into the other corner. So that's huge. I think what I may do is just like if you ever have kids, just use the Wayback Machine and just set my child's internet perpetually in the Minecraft era. And like, Markiplier's playing like in the Game Grump studio slash his own apartment. My favorite, my I think it was either my first or just my favorite Markiplier video. I've talked about this before. Is the Crooked Man playthrough? Uh, that and like the Ant Venom map adventure map video. Those are like some of my earliest memories of YouTube. And then also Caveman Films. He had like this kingdom let's play thing. It was like this whole kingdom. It was like this very super crazy series that he was setting up. I'm not sure if it ever went anywhere. Um, but yeah, that's like early internet. I remember the caveman thing being after, and of course Dan TDM. I couldn't even tell you how much Dan TDM I watched. I was Dan TDM, Jacksepticeye, all that, which is crazy because now, I mean, of course, I'm not a big YouTuber streamer at all, right? But just the fact that I'm quite literally sharing the same platform as they are still active comes to show how slow we think childhood is, or how slow it is, and then how fast life speeds up when you get a bit older. And I'm only in my 20s, bro. Okay, I've been obsessing over this line for a bit. Let's focus up. It's sad too seeing like you probably stopped watching them at some point, and then you come back and they're doing Poppy Playtime or FNAF stuff still, and I'm like, yeah, that was my roommates. I didn't know how much you guys hear. It's probably much easier to hear on the YouTube pod, but because there's no music, and we have like really quiet music going on right now. Uh, they're laughing at something. Who knows? We all just got back today, and so of course, we're gonna be chatting it up. I totally planned like I usually do homework after stream, or I work on the VOD and do something, and I should be working on my 50%. We'll see. I already posted mine today though, but I did allow some extra time to go hang out with them after the stream. It's actually that Germa bit. Dang it! No, I'll try to go to a week. I'll go a week without mentioning Germa. Actually, no, because like I want to talk about some of his videos recently. Watch the vampire playthrough one. That was so good. I don't know why he doesn't just play Nancy Drew yet, though. That does make me question. You're going through all this work, Mister Albertson, and you're letting the Drew crew down. He acknowledges the existence of the Drew crew too. Like, what's up? What's going on, man? Okay, we're somewhere up here, so now we just need to define um impossible. Okay, if we establish a line, say we can say it like it travels to here or something, and then goes around. I don't want to draw through it, but I think we may. It'll just look a lot more cluttered, but we're going to draw through it. Straight line challenge. It's like we draw straight lines literally all the time, and yet this is going to screw like just freak me out. It was a good line. Nah, I'm not complaining about that. Oh wait, it was a bit too straight because we went around those edges. Brick. Suffering from success, I guess. That's unfortunate. I tried to round them out. I do apologize. Here, I'll set the filter on my mic a bit more strict for this stream. Make it a little bit crunchy. Oh, I can't edit the filters from here. Cool. Let's see, compressor. Actually, we'll keep it where it is right now. We'll just deal. If you guys hear screaming, it's totally not because of the I don't know. Fill in the blank. I give up. I'm not a funny man. That's not my purpose here. Oh my gosh. Do we need louder? I think we need louder music. Here, we'll do this. We'll do this play. This is Manifold Garden. This is some techie music. This is some. It'll wake you up. It may be a bit loud actually, so we're gonna start off a bit quieter. Very good game. I highly recommend you play it. One of my favorite puzzle games, other than probably Talos Principle, which also has an amazing soundtrack. Very peaceful soundtrack. So yeah, there we go. So we're gonna go up here, and that's the bottom. So where is it height-wise? Because it's just gonna be a little bit lower. We want these ideally to be parallel. We're gonna just treat it as isometric, which means we want that kind of, drop. Which means this one has this kind of drop. That we want these lines to be parallel. Oh, thank God this pen isn't like doing its best because that was really close to. It was touching the page for a second. Aren't I supposed to be good at boxes? Oh yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, because if we do this and mess it up, this line will be easier to correct. I mean, if I do this one, it's over, right? That's the mentality at least. So down. Oh wait, no. So we want this height change, which is about right there. Okay. I kind of cheat by looking at my camera so I could see a more flat view to make sure I'm not like. This pen is running dry. This is like one of my newest pens. I'm a bit confused. Or unless I shuffled them, which is a possibility. Who knows? Let's check everything on the YouTube and make sure I'm not being yelled at over there. Cool. YouTube must be very confused as to where everyone went. Oopsies, my bad. Please don't fire me. I'm tempted to draw the line of intersection here. I do not see why not. Something like this, I believe. X-ray is always so hard. Actually, we're going to be moving it this way because this is going to exist on top of it, so. I want to tilt my head at an angle, but I got to keep this like relatively flat so I can see what I'm doing. Because this will span lower, so. Mm. Because like if I tilt my page, which makes it easier to execute, I can't see it anymore, so we're gonna have to. What is up, Sheems? How's it going? Oof, that was not a committed line at all. Yikes. Okay, well, that's unfortunate, and I don't know why I overwrote it, but don't do that. Taking a break from studying, great to hear. Good to hear. You got exams and stuff coming up, I take. Let's see, we have our overlap now. Or let's see, if we drew a plumb line, this one's up and a little bit over here. Practically where it starts in here. And that spans out almost perfectly another head's length. So we're going to go like this, drop it down. Oof, that's close. And that was a big mark. Yeah, tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday. Ooh, it was nice outside. That's great to hear. It has been really, really nice for me as well. Which is rare for my college town that I despise the weather of. I really messed up with my college. I should have picked somewhere prettier like Hawaii or something. I don't know. Oof, that's a lot of exams. Well, best of luck. If anyone's got it, you do. Do you have any exams that you're dreading, or do you feel pretty confident for all of them? That's okay. Chemistry, but I don't think it should be too hard. But that's what I was thinking. I get a mid score. Hey, as long as you do better than most, and if not, as long as you pass, and if not, as long as you had fun, and if not, man, who cares? If it's not any of those things, why should you care? Yeah, because it sounds good. Game plan's always you go walk in there with an expectation of performance and a decent amount of confidence. My philosophy is, you always need a little bit of anxiety to get the engine running. Just enough to wake you up and start trying to look for any trickery or deception among your exam. Professor, man, as I get further into college, professors are just trying to straight up trick you. that little trials for you, if anything. It's a bit childish. Like I get it, you're testing mastery, but man, I'm not here to solve riddles. I'm here to just write down the answer and leave. I always talk about this professor from last semester, but man, I don't know what his deal is. I don't know what they put in his cereal any morning, but he just came to kill. I don't know why, but he was like his exams straight up had things that weren't even in the book. And I can say that because I had the book for my previous class, computer architecture, and so I'm not joking. I read through probably 3/4 of the book in its entirety because the professor required it. It wasn't like a skimming thing. It was like I was reading it and doing the practice problems. I have the annotations to prove it, right? So this class, I'm like, okay, I'll reread the book. And like I do skip over like, okay, I've seen assembly 100 times. I've run it, whatever. Or like bitwise operations. Okay, I know what an and is. Leave me alone. This guy straight up had like, and this is something you should know, and I did know for the exam, but it's like he would just give you a virtual or a memory address. You'd be like, is this virtual or physical? What should it map to? Dude, I don't know. What? That wasn't in the book. Like I knew it from like side past assignments and learning things, just exterior knowledge. But I did not know that from his class. And the average for that exam was a 43. So safe to say he's just such a ray of sunshine and a really good teacher. Oh yeah, also just professors are haters. Legit, your chem teacher. I'm sorry to hear. I've heard it's very hit or miss with chemistry teachers. Either you have like the chemistry teacher that's just there to blow stuff up, like Eisenberg type beat, I guess, uh, or just straight up like they just want to make you miserable. They don't like their jobs. Have you guys heard that scream? I actually don't think that was my roommate. I think that was my neighbor. Man, it'll be like 7 a.m. I'm getting ready to go to school. These guys are playing like hard bass, just like doom type music, like metal, like at 7 a.m. I'm like, hey, wake up your own way. But Jesus, chooses the most specific stuff he didn't go over, but he expects you to know. Yeah. In this class, the TAs assigned a lot of the reading and homework, so that was a huge disconnect because I mean, how are you? You're the teacher. You're the one teaching it. Also, yeah, he didn't work on any of the homework. He didn't do any of the homework. All the TAs made the homework, so there was a huge disconnect there from class, which did not help the confusion. And I think the funniest part about last semester is, I pay for this. I guess so. I guess so. I need to start listening to more music in the morning. Hype me up. Just make getting out of bed a more fun and enjoyable experience. I'm not gonna lie, I've been pretty bad as a person. I've been waking up and like opening my phone and like putting on a YouTube documentary as I get ready. Like I'll sit in bed for an extra 10 minutes and it's like why this one mountain pass has not been traversed in 300 years until 2 weeks ago. And I'll just sit there for like 10 minutes just being like, yeah, doing nothing. Do not, guys, please do not be like me. When you wake up, if your alarm's on your phone, cool. And then just put your phone away and get out of bed. I'm so bad about it. It's such a bad habit. I may just buy a physical alarm clock. You know what? I'm gonna buy a physical alarm clock. A retrospective of the fastest Mario Kart speedruns have been flooding my feed recently. It's not good. These are detrimental to my focus and well-being. Do these speedrun YouTubers know what they're doing to the masses? Do they know the beast that is ADHD and OCD and all that, like all attention deficit disorders, which I think that is just straight up ADHD. I don't know. Who they're hurting, who they're harming with these videos. Do I want them to keep making them? Yes. Is that a good thing for me? No. Okay. So yeah, this is gonna fall off the edge and then go over. So I think it actually should, if it's gonna meld here, then it should actually start in here. Go around, and then that distance to there is the equivalent of this distance to here, probably. Now this is about what, maybe close to a half, so yeah, that's a good measurement. Or more for the streamer, because he's very goofy. Shout out. Man, I need to. What was I watching earlier today? Oh, I think I was just watching Vinny. When I was cooking my dinner, I was watching one of Vinny's mini Halloween. Wait, when you said the streamer, were you talking about me? I just realized I read he is like, oh, the guy who streams it. God dang it. Okay, anyways. So yeah, this is gonna be like a pseudo ellipse, which is rough. I don't really know how to do that totally. Where's my music? His name is Squeaks. You're like the goofiest streamer I've watched. I'm sorry. Oh, this is Squeaks. Sorry, I actually did Google Squeaks though. I've seen like 3 clicks. Oh, I've only seen clips of him because of Ludwig. That's why. Him and Ludwig like actually yelling at each other like ferocious. I've never seen such hate and vitriol other than German. For now. Okay, good. I hope I can relinquish such a title. I'm the chill and super serious and mysterious streamer who everyone's like, wow, I wish I was as cool as him. Should I start cool guy classes? Sell it for like 300 bucks? Will that be my get rich quick scheme? I'm not feeling this form. Because it's gonna have to start up here. And we have to remember why it exists. It goes, you know, around up here. Hmm. Oh wait, the least goofiest streamer. Okay, thank God. Okay. I read that wrong too. Man, I'm not doing myself any favors tonight. Okay. Speaking of goofy, look at this just noggin, man. Insane. My reading comprehension in chat is only like, it's terrible when it shouldn't be, like the worst possible um worst possible times. Oh, there is that kind of like extra form right there, but we'll worry about that in a bit. Stop. Stop streaming. Press the big red button. If I was going to do a contour, it'd be like this. So this will actually be quite a helpful. I want to increase the degree maybe a tiny bit. Okay, that'll help us kind of set up the form. Stop talking about his noggin like that. Looks squishy. Oh, no, that's mean. I'm sorry. I was gonna bring up Squishmallows, and if you know where I'm going with that bit, I'm sorry. I will not do such a thing to his little noggin. What do we name this the shark again? Can we name him Salmon? I think Salmon would be a pretty baller name. My roommates laugh, so they agree. It kind of already is holding that shape. But it has this like torpedo shape to it, you know, it like converges at a point. So elaborate? No. I do not condone the violence of Sea animals. I will not be. I'll not be. You have to spend. Oh, okay. Is that what our first channel point stuff will be? Actually, what will our channel point stuff be? I'm still thinking. I know because I'm stealing from my friend, and if he ever watches these streams or is watching this stream, I'm sorry from stealing from you. But I really like the like drink a glass of water, stretch, stuff like that. Harmless, doesn't take much time. Because I feel like if I did something like draw a box, I'd be like instantly like, oh, that's kind of a waste of time, you know? So that loop-de-loop is actually going to end up like this, which means it's spanning in like this. It's getting a bit messy. Probably shouldn't have done this way, but mm. I forgot this music does have the weird like vocal type stuff, so that'll be fun when we get to it. Cool, cool. It's a bit rough. We'll figure it out. It's a bit sharp right there, sharper than what I wanted, but whatever. I'm not sure if we glorping it up. What's glorping? Oh no, that's I probably just said something awful, didn't I? Oh wait, the music. Sorry, Twitch. I'm still getting used to Twitch's delay. I feel like Twitch's delay is different, or maybe I'm just not reading chat as frequently. Let me turn on. Can I turn on? Oh my God! Not only wormhole is here. I love. Is that Yeah, wait, Glorp. Yes. Only know that picture because of the GIF that says this is Glorp shit. I know that GIF. Here, wait. Thank you, Worm, for jumping in right there. You're a legend. Here, wait. I feel like I just said something like awful. Why is there furry art? Why is there edgy? Why is there edgy furry art when I look up this is Glorp shit? Whatever, I'm not putting it on the stream anymore. Actually, no, I will. Why is it so big? Cool. Why though? Oh, this is awesome. I'm not gonna show this because this is someone's art, but like the fourth result is a furry with on Fur Affinity that says, "If you love me, keep it to yourself." Shout out, I guess. Yeah, I could keep clip shit in here. I'll keep it like right next to us here, somewhere where it like won't bother us too much. There we go. Unless you want it on like the actual screen, I could also do that. Okay, the eye form. This one's gonna be interesting because there's definitely like an additive form around it. I'm kinda good with like freeballing it, just like figuring it out as we go. It's actually vertically speaking quite in there, um, like past the head. Trying to find a good landmark before I mess this up. I grew up on the I'm not gonna elaborate on that topic. Never mind. Sometimes, rather amazingly, I do know when to shut up. I think the eye lands at the tangent. Oh no, because we know the corner of everything lands at the tangent, so this is gonna be a bit back right there. Because there's a little bit of mass, so we'll do it. We'll do about right here. Not sure how big to make it though. Okay, I found a way to rephrase. That filter is working overtime with that sentence. I've notably my entire life had a terrible filter. Um, Not so much for like TMI stuff, but for just like, dude, think before you speak. That's stupid, you know? But no, I just grew up very adjacent, if not like in, because I was never like a cut my life into piece. I was never like that edgy. But man, I grew up like adjacent watching that side of the internet. Hence my like love for like Midwest emo and stuff like Green Day, all that stuff. I listened to it when I was younger, and definitely not my era, but I just it's I love it. I love it so much. Like even edgy stuff that's trying to take itself like my favorite stuff I think is edgy stuff that isn't trying to take itself seriously. Like Ultra Kill is a good example of that. Not totally, but like Infinite Hyperdeath. Yeah, that's metal. I love that. And they're not trying to be like, "Ugh," they're just having fun. So things of that sort, I eat up. I adore it. Debating if I put this eye above or below. I'm gonna put it below. That means we also have to put this eye over here. The original sentence I was going to say was going to be much more hyper-specific, but I decided against it. A better judgment. It's a bit small. Let's see, we're going to see. I probably should make the eye bigger so we could do the other stuff better, but I think we can probably get away with this. That wasn't very round. It's maybe very surprised or tired shark we're about to see. Probably should have tapered that. It's going to look a bit goofy now. We'll live. Oh, that's what it reminded me of. Cruelty Squad. Sorry. Whenever you talk about we glorping it up, I was like, what does that remind me of too? Freaking Cruelty Squad. That's like totally something that would be like in that game. More specifically, what's the video game inside of Cruelty Squad that they make like over 10,000 hours of action or playtime? What is it? Ah, I can't remember the name of it. This is looking awfully messy. I hate that line that I did in the center. Too much line weight. Ridiculous. Ah, it has such a stupid name. I really enjoyed it though. I thought it was funny. 6 minutes? Wait, stream? No. Oh shoot, might just hit my fine liner against my desk. No, what? That's not how this is supposed to happen. I'm supposed to have more time. We're too busy glorping it up this stream. I'm sorry, guys. We should have been better. Okay, this form, oh yeah, we do have this like additive mass. We're gonna do this additive mass first. Yoink, yoink. And yeah, I don't really know where to start and end this one. I think it's trucking towards near the middle. Let's see, this is 4 heads lengths, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're rounding down. We are a bit pushed for size here, but it's okay. So yeah, we're gonna go up the form and then kind of just trail with it for a second. And then we're gonna end on the outside here. And we're gonna try to shape this contour that we have going into the, because we have this triangle negative shape right here. So if we can go like this, and then it goes down, kind of forming this rounder part of it. So as all things do, let's start with the silhouette. Because we're going up. Let's see, this, we have this contour, so it's gonna kind of be like probably this. Something like that. I think that's pretty freaking neat. Might have been a bit off, but we also can't be deterred by the amount of the mass that's coming from the tail fin here, or whatever. No, what's that tip fin called? Who knows? I'm no phenologist. Kind of given the center line though, you would see maybe a bit of the other gill on the side, but oh yeah, this curve did not exist. I don't know why I went in with that. We'll live. I also want to darken this line, but I'm also debating if we do the little wobbles that are in the front of the head. Those are a bit hard to draw, but yeah. How are we doing on time? We got 3 minutes left. I think we'll dorsal fin, probably dorsal fin. Oh wait, no, is this the dorsal fin? I feel like every stream I get confused. Anal fin. One starts with a P. Wait, we have the graph right here. No, it's in the other one. Wait. Oh wait, no, here it is. Dorsal. Oh, okay. Yes, this. Yeah, okay. That is the dorsal fin. You're correct. Second dorsal fin, anal fin, pelvic fin. That's the one I thought started with a P, and then pectoral, gill arch, all that stuff. Okay. Well, we're gonna call it here for tonight. Didn't get as much done as I wanted, but I don't care. We were glorping it up, so I'm not gonna say that anymore. I don't like it. I'll be honest with you guys. But yeah, so we had fun, and that's exactly what I wanted out of one of these streams. So yeah, we'll continue tomorrow. We'll start on the harder additive forms for the fins. I am a bit disappointed with this one. I feel like I did kind of just brain off. Perfect timing, Luffy. Congrats. Awesome to see that you're keeping up the challenge. How much longer do you have on this kilometer challenge, by the way? But yeah. While Luffy answers that, probably catches his breath a little too. We'll call it here for tonight. So, yeah. Trying to think if there's anything I'm missing. We'll be streaming basically every day this week except for Thursday. It's going to be our usual schedule. And I think the week after next... Let me look at my calendar. The week after next, we'll have the Promptathon. So let's hope we can... We're not going to be able to finish everything. Actually, yeah, because we do get through a construction a week. So if we try really hard, we can maybe get done with our hybrid, which I'm not looking forward to. 3 more months. Woo! Okay, well, you're doing great so far, so... Can't wait to see that. And you'll get a nice little catalog of all the streams where you put the 10K in there, so huge. But yeah, so once again, everybody, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Congratulations, or keep going with all the work that you guys are going through, whether it be Luffy, Jims, Bear, Worm, Cheems, Delano. Kat was not here. And I think that was everybody. Please let me know if I missed any of you guys. Yeah, and maybe, Penguin was maybe here lurking or something like that. Whoever is lurking, shout out. But yeah, so once again, thank you all very much for joining me tonight, and I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.